It's Friday, June 27th.
Adopté.
Bill passed. Ottawa's controversial C5 is now law, passing the Senate without amendments and receiving royal assent.
Do you feel like you're getting ahead?
No.
New data says wages for Canadian workers are going up faster than inflation, but many people still feel priced out.
They have an opportunity to get this right and make sure that the people behind me have a very clear plan from a provincial government.
People from the Saskatchewan community of Denare Beach have questions about the province's wildfire response and how it plans to help them rebuild.
For him to join us this year as part of our 150th anniversary celebrations, it's just a massive honor and a privilege.
Royal visit. Prince Edward's stay in Prince Edward Island is bringing him to Charlottetown today. We'll visit the armories and meet with cadets. Stay with us, Canada. Your morning starts right now. Good morning, Canada. Welcome to Your Morning. I'm Anne-Marie Mediwake.
Good morning, everybody. I'm Lindsey Deluce.
Oh, look who's outside this morning.
I'm Kelsey McEwen, pro golfer. Just kidding. Hey, everyone. Good morning. Good morning to everyone in the Hamilton area, in the Copetown area. I am here at Copetown Woods Golf Course. Why am I outside when I don't know how to golf? Why am I dressed like a golfer when I have no idea what I'm doing? It's because we are here for the Lincoln Navigator Cup. It is a super exciting event. It is a partnership between TSN and some pro hockey players who are all going to golf it out today. We are filming it today, and then it's going to air live for you on Canada Day. It is going to be an awesome event. I'll tell you, the only people besides me who are up are all the grounds crew. Oh, this side. There are 12 of them here. They're the best in the biz, and they're working hard to make this course pristine. So coming up throughout the show, I'm going to have your full weather forecast. We're going to have some highlights from the Lincoln Navigator Cup, and so much more fun down here at the golf course. Back to you guys.
Kels, you certainly look like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, the only way I knew that you don't golf is you said we're gonna golf it out. That was the only indicator. Everything else.
Maybe don't drop that one when you have guests.
They're gonna golf it out. I actually like the term.
I think it could stick. It could stick.
So.
Stick is a golf term, right?
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. It's fine.
Yeah, fair enough. Are you gonna be swinging a club at all today?
Hopefully not. I do have one. Tyler brought me, I don't know what this is. I think it's a putter. I have it to look legit, but.
I think you should give it a go at some point this morning. Hey, Kels, we'll be checking in with you often today. You look great out there. It looks really nice out there, too.
Beautiful.
I know she's got weather. She's going to be covering that as well. All right, Kels, thanks so much. I'm going to jump into news. We are going to start with Bill C5. It is now officially law.
Is it your pleasure, honourable senators, to adopt the motion? Adopté.
The controversial bill passed in the Senate without amendments and has been given royal assent. There were calls to include language respecting Indigenous rights, but that didn't happen. An initial draft gave Ottawa the right to sidestep the Indian Act, but that language was removed. The legislation gives Ottawa the power to fast-track projects intended to boost the economy. Opponents to the bill have said it could rush projects without proper consultation. A 49-year-old Canadian has died while in U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement custody in Florida. So, Foreign Affairs Minister Anita Anand posted on social media saying this, quote, Canadian consular officials are urgently seeking more information from U.S. officials. She adds no further details will be provided for now. A statement from ICE, by the way, reads in part, quote, Johnny Noviello, a 49-year-old citizen of Canada, was found unresponsive. Noviello was arrested by ICE on May 15th and charged with removability for violating U.S. drug laws. He was found unresponsive June 23rd at a detention center. The exact cause of his death is under investigation. Alberta Premier Danielle Smith says the public desire for people in her province to quit Canada has never been higher.
I think people are angry. I think people are frustrated. I've never seen such a high level of separatist sentiment.
Premier Smith says Albertans feel deeply frustrated and angry with Ottawa, noting a separatist candidate in a by-election this week received 18% of the vote. Premier Smith also said this was record-breaking support for a separatist candidate. However, there was a by-election in 1982, in the same riding that saw a separatist candidate win with more than 40% of the vote. Premier Smith says she hopes the federal government is taking this seriously. New data suggests Canadians' pay is going up faster than inflation. A StatsCan report says the average wage in April went up more than 4% from the year before. During that same time period, inflation went up 1.7%. One economist says wages have been gaining on inflation since 2023, but people don't feel the relief as much because, well, prices keep going up.
Folks are upset that prices are going up on things, regular, everyday purchases like food. They're upset that prices for rental or the price per purchase of houses has been going up and really hasn't been coming down all that much.
So this economist also warning the upward trend may be put at risk by the U.S. trade war. People forced out by fire in the Saskatchewan village of Denare Beach are coming back to see much of their community destroyed.
I know that Denare could have fared much better had there been more sprinklers and fire teams available. I'm not saying that it would have been saved completely, but the losses could have been minimized.
So hard. About 700 people from Denare Beach have been away from home since early May. They have started coming back this week to find out as many as 400 buildings may be just gone. So there are questions now about the response, like the fire response and supports provided to evacuees. No one was hurt in the fire. The mayor says the sewage and water treatment plant's still working, which is a bit of good news for people returning home.
So far, everything's holding fine.
Manitoba will lift all fire and travel restrictions today at 8 a.m. in the province. However, important to note, people will still have to follow any restrictions that may have been put on by their own communities. There are 18 active wildfires in Manitoba burning right now. Officials say the situation is mostly stable. Prince Edward will be in Charlottetown today to visit the armories and meet with cadets.
So I think there's a lot of work that has to be done in the education system for proper education. And I think that the royal visit here shows the people in the community that you are a productive part of society, recognized by someone as prestigious as the Duke.
The Duke of Edinburgh took part in ceremonial drumming, witnessed a basket-making demonstration, and experienced a sweat lodge on a Beguit First Nation yesterday. He also took part in an Atlantic Provinces Forum. His visit, it is part of celebrations marking the 150th anniversary of the Prince Edward Regiment. He's been their Colonel-in-Chief since 2005. Tomorrow night, he'll be part of a parade in Charlottetown before moving on to Toronto, and then he'll be in Ottawa for Canada Day. One of the biggest events in esports is now on in Kitchener.
I'm very excited to get it going. This is like the tournament everyone's trying to play for, the one we all look forward to the end of the year. So excited to get in there and hopefully cement my legacy.
Yeah, look at where they're doing this. Pretty wild. This is the Odd in Kitchener. No hockey this weekend. Instead, it is the Call of Duty League Championships. This is the fourth time the four-day tournament is being held in Canada. There are 12 teams of the best pro players in the world, all competing for a pool. This is huge money, Anne-Marie. This is about $2.7 million. That's the pool. The grand finals go Sunday.